Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I've been MIA. You know, life happens. But I wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to make a video and I wanted to share with you guys some things that helped me along the way when I first got diagnosed. Now, no one's gonna tell you like what you're gonna need and what would help you along your way when you first get diagnosed. You get into a lot of medications. They prescribe so much medications and so many things that have hella side effects, and I'm prone to getting all the side effects. So I was in a very bad shape, as you guys know. When I first got diagnosed, I was horrible. I looked horrible. I felt horrible. And when I got on the medication, I felt even worse. When we first get diagnosed, we usually, the doctors, nephrologists, they will either prescribe medications for you that you will have to take for a couple months, like prednisone, any type of chemo medication. Mine was cyclophamide, blood pressure medications, anything depending on how your labs look, right? So I was prescribed so many medications, I don't even remember the names. All I know is that I was on a lot of medications that gave me so much side effects. And I have gathered some things here on the side of me. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but yeah, you can probably see this. I have gathered so many things that have helped me. And if you just got diagnosed and you may be feeling, and you're like me, you're prone to getting every type of side effect from medications, these things here that I'm going to talk about may or may not help you. You take and you leave what you need. So I'm going to share with you guys some of the things that have made my life so much easier till now. Of course, depending on my labs, I may need them, I may not need them. So I'm going to share with you guys some things that have made my life so much easier. All right, so let's start with this. When I first got diagnosed, I was on prednisone. I was on prednisone because I was on prednisone and a lot of other medications. But aside from that, I had very low iron. When you have very low iron, you guys, if you know anything, you're so cold. You know, you're always ice cold, and you know, you're cold, right? So this right here is a heating pad. This is just literally a simple square. I usually use this for and I've been had this way before the whole thing, because I usually get very bad cramps when I'm on my period. So I bought this not knowing that I may need this, and this has literally made my life so much freaking easier. Like this thing here, I can literally sleep with it, which I don't recommend anyone to sleep with it because it's kind of dangerous, but I love this, especially when I am hella anemic. This here is my best friend. And I would literally put some socks and I will wrap this around my feet, and I will literally fall asleep, and then obviously in the middle of the night I remember and I disconnect it. But this is a lifesaver. And when I was on prednisone, I don't know if any of you guys have this, had this problem, but my bones used to hurt, especially my hips. My hips, you guys, will literally kill me. Like my hips just hurt me. So this right here is a must. I don't care, even if you're just a woman out there, if you have bad cramps, like period cramps, this here is a lifesaver. And I literally went ahead, because since I love this so much, I went on Amazon and I wanted like a big one. I wanted like a quilt one, but for some reason the quilt ones are always like a full or twin. I wanted actually like a queen, and I can't find a queen, so I just went ahead and bought this. Like I said, I'm always suffering from back pain, shoulder pain, like prednisone. After I'm no longer on prednisone, you guys, but it left me a lot of side effects. Like I still suffer from my bones hurting and stuff like that. So this is a good one. This, you literally put this around. Let me show you guys. You put this around here and it keeps your whole back, everything warm. Like I just love this. I literally will put this on my feet when I am, again, anemic, and when I am on sodium carbonate. I don't know how to say that medication name, but I have the worst side effect with that medication. My feet get like, have you seen the human mixed with elephant baby? That's how my legs look, literally, you guys. and they hurt. I can't walk. I look like a baby duck learning how to walk when I'm on that medication. So this here, which I will be put back on that medication sometime this week. My nephrologist saw my labs and he thinks I need it because I have a lot of acid in my body. So this right here, I usually put this on with what I'm going to talk about now. Where is it? Hold on, you guys. I'm looking for the next. Oh, here we go. Sorry. So compression socks. Compression socks, you may be like, girl, why you need compression socks? If you're like me and when you get put on the sodium carbon, I don't know how to say that name, but the medication, and your legs get like mine swollen and on pain, you need this. You guys, I was literally on pain. When I first got diagnosed and I was put on this medication, I was put on it for a while. Like I took that medication for like 2 months. And you could just imagine, and I was working at the time, I couldn't function, you guys. And if I wish I would have known this earlier, I would have literally, this thing would have saved my life. So it would have made working easier for me. I had discovered this when I was already, you know, jobless. I had discovered this, and this saves my life, and I will be using this week when I get prescribed that medication again. This is a lifesaver. Compression socks, you literally don't feel anything. Like I feel like my legs are back to normal. I don't know what this has. Obviously, of course, it tightens you and, you know, it helps your leg with the swollenness, but this helps me so much, you guys. I'm like literally back to myself when I had these socks on. So compression socks, if you're like me again and this medication does this to you, compression socks, you will thank me later. Trust me, compression socks. I cannot say it enough. Compression socks will save your freaking life. Okay, next is this right here, blood pressure machine. Of course, everyone has a blood pressure machine. If you are diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, I'm pretty sure you check your blood pressure on the regular, right? Now, I'm still on the lookout for an on-the-go blood pressure machine, right? Recently, my doctor thinks I went to do my labs and my blood pressure was on the floor. He says that he thinks that I no longer may need this medication, this blood pressure medication, or not as often, you know? And I was taking it, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was taking it without checking my blood pressure in the morning. I was just taking it because it has become a routine. And let's be honest, not all of us have time in the morning to check our blood pressure, or we don't want to make that a routine because sometimes we're on the go and it's not logical all the time to check your blood pressure. Sometimes it's just easier to pop a pill and go, right? So that's what I was doing, and it looks like it did some harm to my kidneys, and we are in the process. I did some lab work. We're in the process to figure out what's going on, right? So, you know, he told me, why don't you buy a blood pressure on the go? And I was like, wow, I didn't even think of that. And I didn't even think that existed. I'm on the lookout for a good one. So if you know any good blood pressure machine that is good on the go, comment down below the names so I can look at it. That's something, I don't have that right now, but that's something that you will probably want to invest on, is a blood pressure machine on the go, because it will save your life and it will help you so much to keep it in your bag and on the go. That way you don't have to carry this. I mean, you don't really need one. If you're not working, because a lot of us may not be working due to our health issues, if you're not working, this is fine. I am one that think it's okay not to buy unnecessary things. This here will do the job if you're on the go, because this is wireless. One, you don't need a charger, you don't need to connect it to the wall. This could be on the go. I personally want to invest in one. Next one, you guys. So like I said, that one on the go. Next one is, which I had so many of these in my life. Not this, like how this looks, but I had so much pill organizing little gadgets, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it, but I had so much of these in my life that I'm like, I don't think I need this. I think this is like useless. That's what I thought, because I wasn't taking medication on the regularly. But boo, you need this. You need this, especially one that you can just pick up and go. For example, when I'm in a rush, or I have an appointment, or I haven't eaten yet and I have an appointment that I need to go to, but I haven't eaten. I usually take my medications after I eat. So I would just be like, okay, you know what, I don't have time to make food, so I'm gonna buy something on the go, and I'm just gonna take this, so when I finish eating I can just, you know, pop my pills, right? So you need something like this. Literally, I prefer something that you can just unattach and go, not something that you have to take this whole thing, because this is actually pretty big and you don't want to carry this in a bag. So I would, you know, you should purchase something that just put it in your bag and go and take it. This is so handy, like literally. At first when my sister got me this, because my sister got me this, she got it at Ross, I believe. And if you're looking for this exact one, sorry, it's called North America Health Wellness. I'm pretty sure you can find this on Amazon. But these are so handy. Like at first I'm like, girl, why you got me that? And then I'm like, I don't think I'll find a use. And then one day I had to go to Cleveland Clinic. That's where I go to get some lab work done. And I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? Like I don't want to take these bottles. I take like right now 4 medications. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put it here and go. And ever since then I've been hooked. You need one of this, you really do. And even if it's not this one, you need something that you can just pull out and go. So this here, I love it. I love it. Next thing is, this is for infusions. When you go get infusions, where I go to get infusions, my hospital, right now they're providing beds, but back then they were not providing beds. They were literally on an incline chair, and I had to sit there for 4 hours, you guys, and get infusions. You could just imagine how horrible that was. And I remember sometimes my phone, I'm always on my phone because for some reason I cannot fall asleep unless I'm really anemic at the time. But most of the time I can't fall asleep, so most of the time I'm on my phone, like, you know, watching videos or just being on my phone. And my phone for 4 hours, you know, your phone is not gonna last 4 hours for sure. So I remember I was like, damn, I need to charge my phone. And if you know anything about, if you have an iPhone, the chargers are like this. Like, who the hell invented those chargers? They're like this, bro. So I went ahead, you could literally purchase this on Amazon, Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, a 10-foot charger. Yes, boo, you need a 10-foot charger, because where I go now, they're basically providing beds. So I put my phone all over there. If you know how far those chargers be in the hospital, those plugs. So this here saved my life. You need it. If you go regularly to get infusions, you need a 10-foot charger for sure. Now, I love reading. You may not like to read, that's why I have 2 options here for you. I love to read. So when I go to these infusions, sometimes I'm tired, my eyes hurt, I don't want to be on my phone, right? I like to read. I can literally finish a book like this in one day. So while I'm getting infusions, I like to read. If you don't like to read, boo, I got you, honey. Nintendo. I love this Nintendo. Like, I never been one to like to play video games. Like, I always thought like, I don't find myself liking those things. But now that I keep, now that I get infusions, I be hella bored. And my phone, it's like there's so much you can do on your phone. Sometimes you just want to be entertained, like, and playing games. And this here, I love this Nintendo Switch. Literally, I love it. I got the blue one, the coral one, and I just literally got this, which I get so much compliments when I go get my labs done. I literally just get this, like the skin here on Amazon. I'll see if I can put it down below. And like a little clear case that has those 2, I don't know what you call it when you hold your hand like that. But this here, you guys, I love it. I'm playing currently Animal Crossing, so I don't know if you can add me. I don't know how that works, but I'm playing by myself. Next thing is slippers. I am one that do not like to wear shoes. Guys, I love to be barefooted. I love my feet in the ground. I don't like being hot. I feel like when I have shoes on, unless it's necessary and I'm going to the store, but when I'm home, I don't want to wear shoes. But I have learned, because I have been educating myself about health in the body, everything comes through the foot. So your foot is really important to be protected. because you can get a cold through your foot. Like, I've learned so much. Asian people medicine really brag about everything coming through your feet. So slippers are a must. I gotta put it in here because I have been learning about the whole foot issues, the whole foot problems, and what cures what. And you know, because your foot, there's a lot of things that you can do, like massages, depending on what organ. So I have learned a lot about the whole foot. So some slippers. Next thing is water. Water, you guys, I cannot stress. I have always been the one that when I go do my labs, I've been dehydrated, and I don't even know because I forget to take my water. So I have bought this here. This is I don't know how much ounces this is, but this basically takes 3 16-ounce water bottles, and I take 2 of these. So in total I take 6 16-ounce bottles a day, and I've been good. My labs have been good lately. So a water bottle you need, especially if you have kidney disease. You must drink your water. Now, I don't have the next one here, but it's a chapstick. If you have well, I'm pretty sure you do if you're watching this channel or, you know, this video. We're always dry. Like, our mouth is always dry, no matter how hydrated I am. Honey, I look like I'm hungry all the time. My mouth be dry as hell. Like, I look like I'm starving all the time. And it's not because I'm, you know, dehydrated. Most of the time it's just something, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I still have my lips dehydrated. Like, I don't know what it is, but chapstick is a must. Now, I don't have the next one here, but let's just grab a pillow for the whole demonstration. Next thing is a pillow. When I first got diagnosed, you guys, let me just put it here. When I first got diagnosed, I would always be peeing. Way before and after, of course. And I was always peeing, guys. Like, I was like, yo, there's no damn position I could get on that I will not pee. And I was kind of going to my job, like dragging my feet. Like, I was just tired, overwhelmed, because I will not get a good rest at night because I was always urinating. So I remember I called my nephrologist and I was like, is there anything to help me stop peeing? Like, I literally told him that. He's like, what do you mean? I said, I can't stop peeing, and I go to work tired. So he gave me this tip. Incline your feet in a pillow at night. If I don't have a problem sleeping on my back, so put this, incline your feet on this, and it literally helped the whole problem. It literally helped me, like, and plus I was telling you guys when I was on prednisone, my hips were killing me. The whole pillow method works for when your hips hurt and when you're urinating. It just takes a lot of pressure out of your back. I don't know how, but it takes, of course you need a good fluffy big one, and it takes a lot of pressure out of your back, and your kidneys are not being compressed, so you're not wanting to pee as often, right? So that's the whole pillow. You need a pillow, definitely. If you are in the beginning stages and you just got diagnosed and you're on all these medications, you need a pillow, trust me. All right, now I don't go to the bathroom as much. Like, I go normal to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Next thing is this big ass bag I have right here. I'm gonna make a video of what I got in my infusion bag. This is my infusion bag. This is what I take to go to infusions. In here I fit whatever I'm gonna take, my book. I even fit some food, if I like a sandwich and stuff like that, because I'm there for 4 hours. Like I said, I take anything that entertains me on this bag and things that I know I'm going to need when I'm getting infusions. So I bought this bag at Ross, guys. Guess how much I bought this bag for? $5, boo. Who you know? $5, you guys. $5 this bag. What? When I saw this, I'm like, what? $5? But I don't know why it was in special. This is a very good quality bag. So I used it for my infusions, and it basically fits so much. So those are the things. Of course there's more, but I didn't want to make this video longer. But these are the things that have helped me, literally. And I'm so grateful. Like, I am so grateful that I have come upon all these things, because they have, especially the compression socks, have made my life so easy. Like, trust me, if there's anything you can get from this, it's the compression socks. The compression socks, the pill thing right here, this pill thing and the charger, for sure, the charger, and your water, because I wish I would have known the whole compression socks thing, because I was like, this cannot be real. Like, I spent 2 months when I first got diagnosed walking like a duck to work, literally, like almost crippled because my legs were hurting me. If I would have known about compression socks, it would have saved me so much of a headache, and my mood would have changed completely. So that is it for this video, you guys. Comment down below if you want to see what's in my infusion bag when I go get infusions, and I'll be happy to share that with you guys. But I love you, each and one of you guys, even though I don't know you guys, and I wish all you guys nothing but blessing and health. And yeah, see you guys in the next. But